Hello and very good morning, students of class 8th T and class 8th E. I hope you all are well. My dear students, yesterday we have started the chapter number 1 from our computer book. That was chapter number 1 was computer network, or you can say computer networking. So on this chapter, we will discuss about various kind of network and what are the advantages of the computer network. So now let's move on to page number 9, and we have to understand various components of computer network. So my dear student, as you can see, I just share you the photo. You can see this is chapter number 1, page number 9, uh, components of computer network. So in this chapter we will discuss about various components of computer network. So on this way, the first component is the server. The first component is the server. So my dear students, you know what is server. So the server is the most important component on network. Server is a powerful computer processing and with high speed and processing capabilities. It can link the it can link and connect many electronic devices together and provide important network services to the users. So my dear student, first of all we understand network server by this very simple diagram, so you can easily understand. So my dear students, whatever the computer is server, we have to understand whatever the network is, we have to understand with the all the networks are connected with the servers. So my dear students, so suppose there are many computers. Suppose we all are using internet. We all are using internet. Suppose there are many computers, there are many nodes. This is node 1, node 2, and node 3. Similarly, there are multiple nodes, node 4, node 5, node 6, and so on. There are n number of nodes. Okay. So all the nodes are connected with, suppose they are node 1. I just write the name as well. This is node 1. This is node 2. This is node 3. Node 4. Node 5, or you can say this is node n. Node n. Okay. All the nodes which can share the data and information, all these nodes are connected with the servers. All these nodes are connected with the centrally located, which is called server, So you can see this is server. So all this is called server. Server is the network which provides service to all the nodes. Okay. So you can see that all the servers, all the nodes, suppose this is node 1, node 2, node 3, all they are connected with the server, and they all have to get the information from the server only, because server is the computer which process ultimate data, and it provides the information of us. So my dear students, I'll just give you a very simple example. We have continue the class. Suppose we are doing the Zoom class. You know that all the information, me and you, we are placed at different location. We are only connect with each other because there is centrally located server which exchange the information between me and you. So the server is the computer which ultimately exchange the information between one computer to another computer. You can say that it is a bridge between two devices. So it is interconnect the two devices and share the information and data. So this is called server. So the same thing is written here. Server is the most important computer on network. Server is a very powerful computer processor with high speed and processing capability. So my dear student, always remember that server is the that part of computer which is considered as the most powerful computer. You can say that it has very high hard disk, high memory, and high processing capabilities, and its configuration is very high. It have high cache and all. So in that way, this is considered as the most powerful computer in between all the nodes. Okay, it can link and connect many electronic devices. I said earlier that we have to connect n number of devices with this computer server. Now let's move on to the clients. As I said, all the computers in the network except server are considered as client. That means we have to as we know, we have to call all the client as node as well, but in general term we called it client. So client is a computer or device which is connected to a network to access services from the server. My dear student, if any computer want any information, so that computer is called client. So I can say that in our term this is node 1, which is also called client. We can also call client 1, because this is client computer which always request, okay, which is always request, and a server is always give the response. Okay, server is always give the response. Okay, so my dear students, as you can see, node 1 gives the request and server just give the response. Similarly, node 2 also give the request and server give the response. So this process is going on. So this is called client server network, where client or our node is always request to the server, sir, give me this information or access me this service, and in response server give the response and give the output. Okay, so I hope you get the point. So my dear students, let's move on and understand few more topics. That is the network interface card, which is in short it is called NIC. What is NIC? Network interface card. In exam it may, I just remove this thing. So my dear student, in exam it may ask that what is NIC? What is NIC? NIC stands for network interface card, which is called NIC, network interface card. Network interface card, or you may say NIC, is a hard device which is basically used to connect connect the computer. I'll just see you the picture first. Just wait for a second. My dear students, as you can see this device, you can see this green device where there's port is given where you have to connect your RJ45 cable. So this device is called network interface card. This device is called network interface card. Okay, in your laptop this device is inbuilt inside the computer. Okay, so you will easily see the device. So this is called network interface card. Now let's see what is network interface card. So my dear student, an IC is a hardware component which connects a computer to a network. My dear student, suppose there are servers which connected to a client. Basically, we have to use in wired network, we have to use this NIC, network interface card. It also provides a unique physical address known as MAC address. MAC stands for media access control address to each computer which is connected to the network. There are two types of NIC, wired NIC and wireless NIC. So the picture that I was shown you was wired NIC, and one more is wireless NIC. So you can see that, my dear students, as you can see, wait. Wait for a second. I just think there's some issue. Okay, I just want to share the network, but I don't think so. Let's go on. My dear student, as you can see, this is network interface card where all the computers are connected with this servers are connected with server by the help of this NIC, network interface card, all the nodes or all the clients are connected with server by the help of this NIC, network interface card. Each NIC have a unique MAC address, that is media access address. Okay, MAC address. Okay, where all the computers are connected with media access control address. Okay, so I'll just explain it with example. So media access, each computer, each node of computer have MAC, I mean say NIC, which connect the computer, which connect the computer, or you can say the server, okay, which connect the server to the node. Okay, basically this is provide the connection between node and the server. Each node, each NIC have unique MAC. MAC stand for media access control address. MAC, media address control, media access control, sorry, media access control address. My dear students, you can see, as you can see, each computer have a unique MAC address. So each computer is each node is connected with the server. So server have the information of each MAC address. So I'll just give you an example. Suppose there are two computers. That is computer 1. I can call it node 1, or this is node 2. This is node 1, node 2. Okay, this is node 1, and this is node 2. They all are connected with server. Suppose this is server. This is server. This is server. So you can easily understand that now. What we have to do now? Suppose there is every node have a one NIC card. Every node have a one NIC card. So I'll just make an NIC card as well. So this is NIC. This is NIC 1, NIC 1, and node 2 have NIC 2. Okay. So my dear student, always remember that this is node 1, which is connected to this computer, NIC 1, and this is node 2 connected with NIC 2. Okay, so NIC 1 is connect with the server, and NIC 2 is also connect with the server. So you can say that there is RJ45 cable, which is eventually used to connect with the server. Okay, so there is NIC 1 which connect with the server, and similarly NIC 2 is connect with the server, and each node is connect with the NIC. So my dear student, directly node 1, node 2 is not connected with the server. There is one device called NIC, which is called network interface card, which eventually contain the jack, where all the we have to insert the jack in this port, in the port of an IC card, or we have to easily access the server. Okay, this is how we have to connect with the computer. Now you have to know that each computer each NIC have unique MAC address. So from this MAC address, server can easily identify which computer is going to request. Suppose if I am asked something, so it has a request 1, it contains the request 1, and this gives the request 2. This is how the computer understand which computer is going to request. Okay, server can easily identify, because server know that an IC1 and an IC2 have two different MAC address. So it is easily identified by the server which computer is going to request. So accordingly, server will give the response. So I hope you get the point. There are two types of NIC. That was wired NIC and wireless NIC. I'll just show you a picture for better understanding. Okay, you can see that this is wired NIC, where you can say wired is put, RJ45 cable is put now. Now there is wireless NIC. I'll just show you the pic as well. Yeah, look at this. My dear student, look at these two antennas. When the two antennas are placed, so this is called wireless NIC. Okay, this is called wireless NIC or wireless network interface card. I hope you see this thing very in every places. Okay, whenever you have to go there, you find this device. This is called network interface card, but wireless network interface card, where we don't need to put any media cable or RJ45 cable to connect with the server. So I hope you get the point. Now let's move on to the next topic, that is media connection. What is medium of connection? What is medium of connection? Okay, I think, my dear student, there are two ways through that we have to connect with internet. Okay, there are two ways through that we have to connect with internet. So my dear student, medium, there are two ways of ways through which we can connect with internet, or we can connect with network. The first is wired medium. The next is wireless medium. In wired medium, my dear student, in wired medium, there are three types of wire, that is coaxial cable. Second is optical fiber cable, and the third is twisted pair cable. This is how we have to do the work. Coaxial cable, optical fiber cable, and twisted pair cable. So there are three types of wired medium. In the same way, there are various ways of wireless medium. The first one is, as you know, that is the Bluetooth. In short, we can call it BT. Another is Wi-Fi, which stands for wireless fidelity. And you may say that there are radio waves as well. Radio waves as well. So these are the various mediums through that we have to connect with network. So my dear student, nowadays most popular means of network is wireless medium. You know that you can access internet by the Wi-Fi. So wireless medium is very popular now. 90% of the organizations or 90% of the system are considered as are used wireless medium. Most of the devices and most of the computers are using wireless medium. Okay, even your mobile is also use the wireless medium. So this is how we have to connect. Now, how wired medium are wired medium are called guided media, whereas wireless medium is called unguided medium. My dear students, wireless medium is also known as guided media, and wireless medium is also known as unguided media. This is how we have to connect. There are two ways of connection, that is guided and unguided media. Wireless is called unguided media and wired is called wireless media. So my dear students, this is how we have to understand this thing. Now my dear students, I have to explain this thing here only, and tomorrow I will discuss few more things, but you don't worry for anything. I will teach you each and everything. So you have to learn each and everything. From this point, you have to understand what are the various components of computer network. So I will discuss types of wired on tomorrow class. So you have to prepare for it, and you have to read page number 9 and 10. Actually, you have to read page number 10 and 11, so that you can easily understand all this technology. So till then, you have to prepare well for this, and I hope you can understand computer very well. Thank you. Have a nice day. Bye.